All right, we are here today with Jamie Manuel, our July Member of the Month. Jamie's going to tell us a little bit about himself, how he found CrossFit, how long he's been CrossFitting, and what drives him to CrossFit every day. So, Jamie, when did you start with us, and how often do you come to CrossFit?
So I started about mid or beginning of March and have been here ever since. I pretty much come every day, really as a replacement to the gym, which is really why I came to CrossFit. So I got sick and tired of making excuses of not going to the gym. I got sick and tired of not seeing results and not seeing, the end results in terms of like being fit. So I saw Bob Harper actually was probably my inspiration from The Biggest Loser, and saw that he was really into it, and it started to get me curious. So I did what any millennial would do. I did my research on YouTube, I did my research on Google, and I checked it out. And so I was lucky. There was one 2 blocks from me, really, and so I came in and I met the team, met the members of the box, and it's been a match made in heaven ever since. So it's been a lot of fun.
So you typically come at 7 o'clock at night, but you said you met the members. Do you really prefer to come at 7 o'clock just because it fits your schedule, or have you just formed a little bond with those people?
Great question. So I guess I probably could come 5, 6, or 7, but I've come at 7 because it really is the people who keep me at the 7 o'clock period. We've kind of formed a tight-knit go 7 o'clock group, and so we see each other in the box, but we've also kind of formed a nice group out of the box too. And that's what's cool about CrossFit, is it's not just contained inside the box. It's contained, or it's kind of spreads elsewhere, and we do a lot of different things together. Speaking
of the things we've done together, I don't know if you've had an opportunity yet to join us or not, but I know we do some things outside of the gym. What do you think sets our gym apart from other gyms, and what would you like to see more of, maybe?
I think that every gym probably has something special and something unique, and I would say that what makes this gym probably currently special is its size right now. It hasn't overgrown itself, and because it's rather young, it hasn't boomed per se. It's maintained a nice steady growth, so you can meet people as they come in and you don't feel overwhelmed. And so we've added coaching staff since then, we've added people since then, but it hasn't. You don't go to a workout not knowing anybody. You always know at least one person. And I think that's what makes this gym really unique. In addition to being in downtown Indianapolis, you really get that urban feel of what CrossFit's really supposed to be like. That rustic, a little rough around the edges. It's not, in some place nice and air conditioned. It's a little bit more gruff. So I think that's what sets this gym: the people and its location.
So with the gruff that you talk about, every workout's going to be pretty challenging. What is your favorite workout? What's your least favorite workout? And what are things that you wish we saw more of or less of?
I would say I love anything with box jumps. I used to hate pull-ups, and now I love them. I think that's because CrossFit has taught me how to kip really well, so it makes the pull-ups a lot easier, especially if you're coordinated enough to do those types of movements. I would say I abhor anything with I don't know. Wall balls. We're not best friends at all. Definitely not invited to my birthday. And I don't know. I did not like the workout Kelly either. Although I do love box jumps. Like I said, I could do box jumps all day. But that workout was one of my first workouts with CrossFit, and I thought, if this is what it's going to be like every day, I'm going to be hurting. But it got easier. And Kelly was a tough one.
You mentioned that you were not seeing results at the other gym. Someone like yourself, you came in here, you have a nice physique, you're in good shape, but you're seeing results now. Explain what you're seeing differently now than you've seen other parts of your life. Strength and just overall feel and body composition.
Yeah, so it's interesting. When I stopped worrying about what I was supposed to look like, that's when the results came. So I would say that CrossFit is unique in that it doesn't offer just a place to condition yourself and to work out. It also offers a guide and a support for a diet. So CrossFit introduced me to the paleo diet, and I think that has contributed to my progress. But one thing I really like about CrossFit is that its values are very different from that of a gym. So I always use the example with new members or prospective members that when you go to a different gym in the area, one that's traditional, you'll see a lot of mirrors. People love looking at themselves, at a gym. But one thing you won't see in CrossFit is a mirror, because that's not the value of CrossFit. And so when you achieve the aesthetic of a better physique or weight loss, it's not because you were working toward it, but it was because it was incidental to CrossFit's process.
So what are the biggest gains that you've seen? What kind of strength have you seen? Do you feel stronger? Do you feel healthier? Do you feel more energetic?
Yeah, oh yeah. So I wake up in the morning, I'm not tired. I think in the past it was just carb loading. I thought that was the thing to do, but it just made me more tired. So cutting out carbs and in the way of paleo has definitely made a difference. And strength, I probably added easily 100 pounds to my squat. I don't think I've ever deadlifted before, but already to 300, which for a awkward, skinny, lanky guy like me is a lot. So I know some of you guys can probably deadlift more than I can. But yeah, you see gains really quickly, and I fully expect to plateau. But that's when the coaches come to me and tweak my form a little bit and help me, give me some pointers on how I can, overcome that plateau, in either a strength cycle or an individual max outs, and then going from there.
So what are some of your future goals? What are you looking for? Maybe by the end of summer, what are you looking for? And then maybe by 1 year from now, can you give us a couple different goals and ideas you're trying to get out of CrossFit, maybe out of life that you think CrossFit will help with?
Yeah, so hopefully I'd like to RX all the workouts. I'm still not quite there in the strength department, but I'm not supposed to be there. That's the point of CrossFit, is you're constantly working towards something. So I'd like to RX all the workouts by the end of summer, and then within a year, I'd like to compete. I think it's really cool to go to competitions and watch some of the world's best, and even local competitions, watch some of the locally best athletes compete in what's really an elite competition. And so to be able to do that, to compete, and not to win per se, but just to compete and to say that I did it, I think would be an accomplishment. But I also think this will be a great ramp up toward other life goals that you asked about before. So, I've never run a marathon, but I feel conditioned at this point to maybe start, sometime in the future. And then ultimately, I think everyone in CrossFit, or at least people I've talked to, would like to run an Ironman. And I think CrossFit just seems, one component of many in terms of being able to achieve that goal.
So let's, if you had to tell somebody, you kind of mentioned it, but if you had a complete stranger, maybe just a friend, someone that was hesitant about CrossFit, but was willing to give it a try, what would you tell them? What would be kind of your words of advice and to get them coming here?
I'd say just try it for a month. At most you're out a month membership that you would normally just paid a regular gym for. So I don't want to tell them too much, because I don't want to make it sound like hype, and I don't want to make it sound like it's easy. But what they'll find out is that it's probably a little more difficult than they expected, but the people aspect is a component that is hard to explain, but you can only get once you're fully immersed in it. So I'd say just jump over the edge, we'll catch you, but you gotta try it.
I think I agree with you. The gym tries to offer that opportunity to meet people every day, but as you just said, you have to put in the work. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Yep.
Well, thank you again, Jamie Manuel with CrossFit NapTown, July Member of the Month. Any closing remarks, or just a quote you live by, or something that excites you, or what you're looking forward to here soon?
Oh, I think what I put on my brick was, we welcome you to the community of people who have decided that easy will no longer suffice. I think that was Mark Ripto. So no more easy. Come on to CrossFit NapTown and have some fun with us.
Thank you, Jamie. Enjoy your workout. We'll see you soon.
Thanks.